submitted my IPSY Extra choices for the month of August, and I'm here to share what mine looked like, what the add-ons looked like, and give you my honest thoughts on my variation. Choice opened up on Saturday, the 1st of August. Your girl logged in kind of late, like an hour and some change late to make my selections. If you're new here, you're gonna see it here on screen. Also, this here, it's not gonna be a new shebang, okay? I'm batch filming because this is a week, okay? So I'm batch filming for the week. I didn't want to skip on creating this video because I know a lot of you guys expect it, wait for it, and really like it. So when I logged in, initially it had logged me out. Like IPSY's app was being difficult. It logged me out, and then girl, I don't remember all my passwords, so I was trying to figure out like que pasó, but I managed, okay? As soon as I go in, I see that IPSY selected as one of my two choices or options the IBY Beauty. Is it EB? Or am I doing it or saying it right? IBY Beauty Highlight Powder 24K in 24K. It looks like a really pretty powder. It's a really pretty looking highlighter. Is it gonna be amazing or is it gonna be chalky and powdery? We don't know. We're gonna wait and see. But it looks really nice. They also selected the Lucky Chick Precision Brow Pencil. Here's the problem. They selected it in black. My hair changed, and I have failed to go in and update my questionnaire, my survey. So at this point, that brow pencil is just not gonna work. I might be able to use it on the tail end and then ombre in some brown, but that's not gonna work. So we shall see what I'm gonna do with it. I'll swatch it or whatever, but I'm probably gonna give it away because it's black. Is it a brow pencil? It is a brow pencil. So yeah, if it was an eyeliner, I could use it. It's not. Now moving on to choice number 1, it's no secret. And yes, they do send me PR. Oh, if you haven't seen the PR, you need to go watch it. It's already live. I showed you guys on Saturday, actually, the entire variation for the extra that was gifted to me by IPSY. I give you guys my feedback and all that stuff. I'm also going to show you the ultimate, and then eventually I am going to get around to doing try-ons for you guys. When it comes to choosing my product, I'm still angry, and I've been open and vocal about it, that they are limiting the amount of options that we get. So like at this point, instead of having 4, 5, or 6, which it used to, oh my goodness, I just did a haul and I have all this stuff here and it's falling over. You're gonna be so excited to see that haul. Actually, the 2 hauls that are coming that I purchased myself. So they're limiting us, you guys. They literally have us at like 3 items. Like, what's wrong with you? So the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide, I have that. It's right there. I'm not gonna get another one because I already have a backup of that as well. Then they had the Olaplex number 5 Leave-In Moisturize and Mend Leave-In, but then they had the Day Hair, Dream, Veil, and Body. Why am I reading like I'm having an issue? That's because I don't have my glasses on. Body Fragrance Mist. It doesn't say what it's supposed to smell like. I wish it did. So I don't know what the fragrance is going to be. The packaging is orange. I'm hoping that it doesn't smell like oranges because that's going to get me mad. I should have looked into it. I didn't. So it's I'm too late for that. I just hope it doesn't smell like citrus because y'all know me in citrus. Moving on to option number 2 or choice number 2. I only got 4 options, but we did get some makeup and complexion Golden Fat and MD Radical Difference Ole Hendrickson Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment in citrus. Have that. Polite Society Cabana Club Blurring Bronzer, which I was like, ooh, bronzer. But then I saw Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. The pictures don't always do it justice in terms of like the picture that they're placing for you to like select. More often than not, they've been spot on with matching my complexion to the complexion item that they're sending. So I was like, girl, okay, you know what, just get it. So I ended up getting the Laura Mercier. I'm hoping that I didn't make a boo-boo because I also wanted the Polite Society bronzer, but I was like, I don't need another bronzer. I got one face. So I went with the foundation. Not that I need another one because I have one face, but still. With choice number 3, here's where I was kind of like, girl, I don't know. So there's three choices. CL Prime and Protect SPF 30. That is a primer and SPF. Laura Geller on Lashes Lengthening Mascara. And the Olivia Uma Cloud Foam Hydrating Cleanser. I was like, you know what? Let's try a cleanser. You know. So at this point, I got a highlighter, a brow pencil, body mist, foundation, and a cleanser. Now, is everything gonna work for me? Maybe not, but I'm very happy with the look of the box. I've got skincare, fragrance, which I've been really into fragrance. Yeah, I don't even want to see like my walk-in closet. I've really been into fragrance. The foundation, I'm hoping I can make it work. The highlighter, I'm kind of like stoked to see what that's gonna look like. But I'm also kind of like, oh, the brow pencil. Now we're gonna move on to the add-ons and what that looked like behind the scenes. Recommended $12 products featured Natasha Denona, Patrick Ta, Laura Mercier, Buxom, and I'm gonna be real honest, when I saw this Merit Beauty, it's $12. Price-wise, I guess it kind of makes sense, but the Merit Great Skin Moisturizer, just so that you know it's not full size. It is gonna be travel. The full size is all the way over there, but the full size is really big. It's a great size. It's very expensive, but it's a really, really great size. So if you ended up getting that, you're not gonna get the size that I ended up like showing you guys for so long. It's a great moisturizer and primer at the same time. It's just gonna be a lot smaller. $12 though. I wonder how much it actually has inside. Some Dry Bar. Moving on to $3.50 products. e.l.f. Skin has really remained in this $3.50 section. The sizes seem to be pretty decent most of the time. I don't think that for $3.50 these mascaras would make sense. I like if you wanted to try them, I guess it makes sense, but also these are the sizes that you get for free with a purchase over at Ulta and or Sephora. Those are the things that I think about in comparison. Then we're looking at like Bisha Beauty. You have these blush palettes that although they're not full size, they're more like travel friendly for $3.50. When have you gone through a full pan of blush? I haven't. I'll hit a really good dent and you see the pan, but I don't empty the pan ever before they expire. So I think it's good to kind of like give it a try for $3.50. Beauty for Certain, great size for the price. Bella Pierre, which I thought disappeared, but they're still here. We don't really talk about them anymore. I like looking for the full size products over at the $3.50 section because I mean, Misho Beauty, Kimchi Beauty, these are full size lip liners. And then they have like travel size blushes. Aether Beauty cream eyeshadow. Full size eyeshadow palettes, even though they're tiny, it's full size for these brands. Real Perfection sponge and case. LaRousse brush. e.l.f. Skin, again, full size. They really had a ton of product. Now I admit for $3.50 they were really focusing on skincare versus like makeup. $6 products, ABH. Their brow definer, honestly, that's also something that you would typically get as a gift when you place an order online at some retailers. That is not a full-size pencil. You really don't get a lot in that. So for $6, I mean, it depends if you feel like that's gonna be a really good deal. They had Bodyography and Pixie, Elemis, Glow Recipe, Tatcha, e.l.f. Skin, Bliss, Sasha Juan, Messy by Ali, Karma Beauty, and Riddle Oil. Now moving on to the $12 product, I feel like here they had a nice little balance. So they had Ciel topicals, but you had the Polite Society powders, Laura Mercier Little Moisturized Blush, full size Too Faced blush, more Polite Society, which I think is really funny because it's like, if you know the history between the owner of Polite Society and Too Faced, it's kind of funny that they kind of intermingled the Too Faced blush in between the Polite Society stuff. Delish Blush Duo, Polite Society bronzers, which I thought about getting, but also I was like, no. And I was gonna get a lip liner earlier, like when I was like scrolling, and then I was like, oh, I don't need it because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the wrong shade. So I ended up not getting that. The Makeup by Mario mascara, Polite Society, Laura Geller, Aether Beauty, Patrick Ta. Do you see? So for actual $12, you're getting a lot of makeup. There's been a little bit of skincare here and there, but it's mostly makeup. Your lip glosses, your eyeshadows, your mascara, your brushes. Great product for $12. And then the skincare, they saved it for the bottom. They even added the Maison Lumerie spray into the mix, so it's a hair and body mist. That can be expensive. It's like $29 for a hair and body mist. This is the vanilla one, Fleur de Vanille. I own it. $12, not bad. I wish I would have paid $12. Does it smell amazing? It smells pretty. It doesn't linger. It doesn't last all day. It's not, I wish that it was their actual fragrance. Those last all day and it's great quality. This is a mist. So kind of you apply it, it's there, and then it's not. But for $12, not bad. I wish I would have paid that, like I said. $18 products, we have Ilia Beauty, a handful of shades of their Skin Rewind Complexion Stick, Then you'll find the Patrick Ta Beauty, 2 different shades. You know how I feel about Patrick Ta. NARS Cosmetics, Beauty Bio, Golden Fatten, Glow Recipe. But I have those, like I have all 3 of those. Like I have the Glow Recipe in both shades and I have backups. So I obviously was gonna skip on those. Drunk Elephant, I would have jumped on it, but I ended up getting a backup last time. So I was okay with like skipping on it this time. And then they have like hair stuff, which is great. I do appreciate that they're incorporating fragrances and hair stuff and broadening, because beauty, it's not just skincare and makeup. Beauty is also fragrance for many people, because remember now people are applying these mists on their body and their hair. Hair care is also considered beauty, so I love that they're like incorporating, you know, some hair care and fragrance into the mix. Towards the end, you have $25 full-size products. Now the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation was available in a series of shades, but I mean that baby goes for $54. You could have paid less than half price, which is great. Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, Natasha Denona eyeshadow, Denona. Ilia Beauty, the Base Face Milk. And then we have some fragrances, and I had my eye on the Maison Lou Marie, but that's not the one that I want. I actually already have that fragrance. It's so tiny for $65, but it's an oil, so it lasts forever. And then we're back down to $50 full-size products, which of course it's gonna be hair care, and most people don't even bother looking at that. In the end, I added a pencil, and then I was like, girl, you're gonna sit here, pay $3.50 plus a processing fee, and then you just decluttered all these pencils. It's not gonna be the shade that you need, because I'm still looking for my Dragon Beauty 2.0 CC's dupe. I'm not gonna find it. I think I'm at a point where I'm like gonna find a new favorite within the same tone that does the same thing and move on with life. So I ended up taking it off and I added no add-ons. Are you the kind of person who adds a whole bunch of stuff to your add-ons? You scroll all the way to the bottom and then you kind of like look at it and go, okay, I don't need that. I want to keep that. I don't need that, but I want it. I'm gonna delete everything else, because I do that all the time. And I'm actually pretty happy with my variation. Now, it was very different than my IPSY Extra that was gifted, so I really hope you check that one out so you get a visual. Be ready, because when it gets here, I am gonna unbox it, and of course, I am gonna do a try on like I do every single month. But I really wanna know, what was your selection? What are you looking forward to the most playing with from your box? As always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to hit that like button and comment. What can you comment, girl? I don't know. Somebody suggest what emoji we should use below. And then everyone jump on the bandwagon and just type in that emoji. If you're new here, I do post frequently during the week, so I hope you consider checking my most recent videos, which are in the description box below. But it would mean the world to me if you were to consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family here on the YouTube. Now listen, YouTube is gonna recommend 2 videos here on screen. They believe you're gonna enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out. And I will see you guys on the next video.